women do not have equal rights to men in the USA. Why is that, Colette?
Okay, technically, women have equal rights under the law, but there's still so much discrimination against women.
Also,
women are paid less on the dollar
not
than
true,
men.
but what else?
Okay.
Women have more rights because you guys don't have to be drafted.
Okay.
True.
True. Well, I'm just going to fix your
Okay.
mic.
I don't.
Well, what are some of the other things, though?
So women are still discriminated against. There's still sexism in the workplace.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think women have the same power in the workplace that men do still.
Women don't have the same power.
I could disagree.
Well,
Yeah, I disagree wholeheartedly. I mean,
Same.
OnlyFans, we were talking about the wage discrepancy. They're making a lot more in that industry. So
That's one
women,
industry.
I know, but it's a pretty big one now.
it's hard out here for. Are you going to start an OnlyFans?
I might have to, yeah. I mean, you know.
I mean, maybe I'm just in the wrong
So-
industry.
In my line of work, not
work.
even just like OnlyFans where women are like, you know, the top earners in that industry, like the military and stuff, women get offered like promotions and rank up way faster than men do. And I work with like half ex-military.
Affirmative action.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look at Kamala Harris. Like, Joe Biden literally said, I'm going to pick a woman. So every man was not even eligible for the vice presidency. So that woman had more rights than any man.
Also, Trump does a bit of that too. Not that I'm a critic.
Everybody does it. This is one thing, Brian. Everybody wants to say conservatives are racist. That's not true. If you're a black person and you're a conservative, trust me, conservatives want to help you out more than anything, especially with women. Like people say misogyny and conservatism. If you're like an outspoken conservative woman, trust me, the conservative movement will.
Well, Trump hires a lot of women.
He does that on
hires a lot
purpose
of
because
women.
he wants to have women around him. He wants to be equal. And Trump wants to be liked by the left. People think it's like he wants to be hated because he shares these mean memes. No, he wants to be liked just like everybody wants to be liked.
I think he also
I don't
just
think
likes
Trump
to
wants
look
to.
at the
But,
women.
is there
Yeah.
anything else?
I think it's hard if you're not a woman and you haven't been on the planet for a while to see all the ways that women are still discriminated against. I'm not saying there is an opportunity and there aren't like Kamala Harris's, but I don't think that women really have the equal opportunity that the facts might suggest they do.
So you're saying because there's more male CEOs, there's more male executives, men hold certain higher positions of power, whether it's government or in corporations. Is that?
Yeah,
what
I
you're
don't think
saying?
that's necessarily men's fault, but I think it's a reflection of where society has been. And I think there still needs to be some changes to equalize things. But I'm not in favor of hire a woman just because she's a woman.
Yeah, but I don't actually think that because there's more male CEOs, that this is because of some sort of ingrained institutional racism in the corporations. I actually, I think it's very nuanced and varied. There's a couple things here. I'll wait to give my dating perspective because it's tied into dating
Yeah.
a little bit. So there's this concept called the greater variability. Wait, hold on, I don't want to butcher it. Greater male variability hypothesis. Or theory. Is it a theory or hypothesis? Well, in any
I don't know.
case,
I'm not familiar with that.
Men and women have, they're about equivalent in terms of average intelligence, if you average it in total. However, what you'll see, Nick, could you Google this, please? So it might even be in the Discord, just so I can show you, just to give. Hold on, let me just see if I just even have it in the infographics. Do I have just Wikipedia, greater male variability hypothesis? So men and women are of equivalent average IQ. However, here's where there's a bit of a difference. When it comes to greater male variability, there's way more genius IQ men than there are high IQ men. But hold on, don't. There's also way more really stupid men. So there's more women in the middle. There's more women who have like an average IQ than there are men who have an average IQ. So you have really stupid men, but also really smart men. Nick, do you have it?
Well, you know this is true.
So click on the image really quick, Nick. So you're going to have to make us smaller a little bit. So the blue is women and the green is men. So this means essentially that you have more women in the middle who have like an average IQ or whatever. And then you have a bunch of men who are really fucking stupid and dumb as fuck. But then you also have another proportion of men who are just really, really highly intelligent. To be clear, that's not to say that there aren't women who are just as intelligent. It's just that there's more men who fall into that high IQ intelligence.
And IQ is only one form of intelligence, so there's many different emotional intelligence. I don't know what the chart would look like on that, but I guarantee women are winning that
Well,
one.
I think there's two
in
parts of
spades.
our brains.
I don't know.
But I want to just
Oh,
make this
hands
one
down,
point, though.
hands down,
This is
women
why
win
this
that,
is true, because I talk a lot about transgenders and women's sports, and this is one that people don't talk about. There's actually a transgender chess player, a guy that identifies as a woman that was dominating chess, and chess made rules. This is serious. Chess made rules outlawing transgenders because women didn't want to have to compete against men, because men are better chess players than women, and that's because their IQ is higher on average, and that's why women want to keep men out of their chess league.
So even if there are more male CEOs because men have higher IQs, let's just say that's the reason, or that's a primary reason.
Not all men have higher IQs.
Okay, I'm not even saying you're saying that. I'm just giving into that argument. I still feel, based on my own experience in life and what I've seen with other people, that there's still a lot of discrimination against women. Even the way women are treated just look at, even for example, to me, this is a form of what I'm talking about in this room. I pushed back on being submissive or described the kind of relationship I want, and you guys called me masculine and aggressive.
Well, hold on.
That's true.
You did?
That's true. He did say that.
Okay,
He did say that.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
But I did say that, but I was kind of more trying to describe your personality, because you're very outspoken.
But that's my point.
No, hold on. He
Yeah,
said you were
exactly.
type A.
He then said
He
the
said
exact
aggressive.
words
I
masculine
did
and
say
aggressive.
masculine,
I'm not
yeah.
making it up.
He did. I can confirm.
He said type
did.
A, and I
Yeah.
asked him to elaborate on what he meant by type A.
Yes.
And then you said more masculine and aggressive. Not assertive, you said aggressive.
Aggressive.
So this is one of the things I mean, is that if a woman has an opinion, or she pushes back, or she has a strong personality, that it's type A, masculine, aggressive. And none of these things are compliments, by the way, when they come from men. And when a woman acts like that, she's seen as a bitch.
I know, but there's a lot of women that act like that and are bitches. so,
Okay,
I
but
mean-
I'm not a bitch, and there
I
are a
didn't
lot
say
of
you were,
women
so-
who aren't, and I know you didn't, but there are a lot of women who aren't bitches, who are smart and capable, but if they try to assert themselves, they're seen in these negative lights and they're kept down. That's what I have observed in
You
life.
are right. Alex Stein
Absolutely.
oppressed you on the whatever podcast.
Let the record reflect.
Yeah,
Flip
I'm the
it
oppressor.
and ship it.
And he also told me
This
I'm only
misogyny.
confident because I'm desperate to get
If you want to
laid.
get laid. No,
He literally said that.
I'm not even trying to say that as an attack.
Alex,
I'm just saying, when you have less time on the clock, you're more urgent. It's like in a football
But
game.
then the last thing I'm trying to do is get laid. I don't even
The whole
care.
thing is called the Hail Mary. It's because you don't have any time left, so you got to do a long pass.
What you're missing is a woman at my age doesn't care about that anymore.
All these hoes got a bunch of Hail Marys they're trying to, score on. It's just different. There's not a lot of time left on the clock, so you got to take, bigger chances and more risks.